Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully doing all right. I'm doing all right. You got 4 days left, y'all. Or something. How many days? Not many. Not many days left. It's the 15th? What day is the 15th? Monday. Yeah, 4 days. You got 4 days left to get your orders in on the FedEx plush, or is gone forever. It will not be back. There will not be a second chance. This is it. Well, I guess technically second chance because somebody did purchase some to be sent to the next charity auction. So, you know, there's that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So we did have some noises. Dark Minks, thank you very much for the 6-month prime. Appreciate that. And all right, we Jarman, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Appreciate your face. So we do have a little something in the works here. I was working on it this week. I think I got a good thing going here. Okay. Now just wait, what is that? Oh, I accidentally put it. Anyway, a good thing going here. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Are you looking at it? You're not looking at it. Look at it. Look. No, it's gonna be cool. But before we get to that, we need to get some basalt. And so there's a couple different ways to get some basalt. All right. You can go to the Neater Netter, fly around till you find a basalt delta and kind of dig around, dodging things and stuff and whatnots in the hot juice. Or you could build one. You can build a farm, which I think that's what we're gonna do. I built one a long time ago, like a long time ago, seasons and seasons and seasons ago. So I figure, why not just try to do it from memory, you know? Oh, it's 9, isn't it? You sucking suckwad. I mean, what? Zerp. And this, this should be more than enough blue ice, honestly. I think we're gonna need like 5 or something. I think you could, player reach is what, 5? Pretty sure. So, yeah. All right, did I didn't. Okay. Okay, look. Look. I don't know what I'm doing, all right? I mean, do I ever? Hype train in on a Thursday? That's not a thing. We already know that. Y'all have proven time and okay, hold on. We gotta just stand in amazement real quick. Y'all have proven time and time again there is 0 hype on Thursdays. So now, well, yeah, there's no hype Wednesdays too. This is easily the coolest conveyor belt system. Nobody builds conveyor belt systems like I build conveyor belt systems. Sorry, I had the hands going and everything. Good times. Okay, is there anything in here we need? Ooh, iron. I will take the iron and I will take this. And I'll take this. Thank y'all. Wait, did it turn off? Okay. Just making sure. You never know. You know? For Kirk. Thank you for resubscribing for 106 of the months. Okay, so now I guess we got to figure out where exactly we're going to build this farm. I'm thinking over here. Like in my brain place, it's like you should build it here. Although, you know, we built this and have never used it. Like not even once. So maybe we just make this our basalt farm. Except we would have to we'd have to change the collection system because it has to be minecarts. So, all right, Q-Light, have a good one. But I feel like it kind of makes the most sense just like switching this from stone and cobblestone to just basalt, but then Austin, thank you very much for subscribing. Hello from Holland. Hello. I'm kind of thinking we're just gonna do it here. Oh, it's even numbered though. I mean, we could do it too wide, right? I mean, we could just like, I think that'll, yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Okay. So if we're standing right here and we're going cha-cha-cha. Yeah. Okay. So the ice would have to be at this level. And then we'll have the louvas on the side, right? Or we can have the louvas above. Is there anything here that's gonna like okay, because you know lava, you know how lava do. Lava likes to be jerked sometimes. So who did what? Somebody did thing. Thank you whoever just pre-ordered the plush. I appreciate that. Hype train, and you know, this is like the third time it said hype train incoming and like literally nothing happened. And then y'all question me about questioning your hype level. Like, how can you say there's no, this is how I could say there's no hype. Okay. Need soul soil. Wait, is it soul soil? I thought it was blue ice. Is it? Wait, what? Blue ice and soul soil. See, now, like I said, it's been a really long time. I think it was season 7, maybe? Last time I built one. We should have some of the things. We have some. Not a lot, but we got, yeah, I think we got enough. Okay. So wait, where soul soil. So like so soul soil here then, and then blue ice where? Where? Just like to the side? Like where? One up and to the side. So you're saying like there? No. Wait, yeah, there? Really? No. Some say yes, some say no. Oh, I love it. Y'all remember when we were building a item separator thing? I mean, the lava could go up here, right? Like, we could put the lava above. Although it has more chance of, like, going bloop into, you know, like, disappearing into the lava if we do it here.
F1 recrack, ref 1 recracker, ref 1 recrack, ref 1 recracker. I knock hype down when it comes up again, and it's never gonna hype again. I knock hype down, so it won't come up again, and it's never gonna hype again. Recorded from Ferk Center Brain Place. Get your Chumbawamba Cape code from Ferks today. F1 recrack, ref 1 recracker, ref 1 recrack, ref 1 recracker.
Chumbawamba. Where'd that come from? Chumbawamba? How your New Balance fitting today there, Fits? I think I'm gonna do this a little bit different though. I think what we're gonna do, hopefully, is we're gonna put some of these, right? So these will go, like, say, here. Because I'm trying to think of, like, the way to minimize loss of our items, right? And so if we do that, and I don't think we don't. Okay. Magnum, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. We do have a sub goal as well, so if you're not interested in the plush, you could always give to the sub goaling stuff. Yeah. We're at 482. I bet, you know, even with the lack of hype on a Thursday, okay, I bet we could maybe hit 500. Maybe. Actually, this I want to be this. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bloop with the things and the whatnot, and then we're gonna go chunga that with the things, the extender bits, and then they go bloop inside that. And then we have mine carts inside of that. Then it goes like that. You know what I'm saying? I know that was pretty technical, okay? But sometimes you just gotta, you know, be technical with it. And you know it's technical because I even used Tango's Chunga Chunga, okay? That's how you know it's technical. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, now we're ready. I came over here for... Ooh, we have minecart. No! Minecarts. No! That's not a... That's a minecart. Good job. Ooh, we even have a pistol. Pistol. I got zippy. Ooh, we have lava. Okay. What did I don't even know what I came over here for. Something I didn't need to go over there for is what I went over there for. I may pause from time to time because I do have a print going right now. So I may pause to check the print from time to time. Just saying. It's like a 6.5 hour print. So you son of a biscuit. There. See, now I'm worried it's gonna go get pushed out that way. It's gonna be a problem. Son of Bean Pastor, thank you very much for ordering that mug. Thank you. It's a good mug. It'll serve you right. It'll serve you proper. So we should be able to, oh wait, no, we have to. Oh, this is gonna get all screwy, isn't it? Nah, it's fine. What printing? I'm printing a poop chute. It's great. Son of a. So I put my I got an enclosure for my printer, right? And I need a way to get the poop from the printer outside of the enclosure, right? And so the enclosure has a hole made for, like, it has like a poop bucket that like they designed for it, which I have in there currently. But I want to be able to get it out of the enclosure and like straight into like a trash can or some kind of container. And so I took their poop bucket and retweaked it so that it's like a poop chute, so it like takes it out of the entire enclosure, and then it'll just drop it straight down into some sort of other container for storage and stuff. Yeah. Wait, we don't need that yet. Okay. You inset a magnet in your poop chute so it sticks to the printer. We have actually a command strip on the side of the printer that the poop bucket just kind of sticks to, but like it lets go easy. Like if you pull on it, it just kind of, so same thing, I guess. Magnet, command strip, same but different. Not me. You have so many questions, but you don't know if you want the answers. So the poop chute, so if you don't know, okay, if you have a 3D printer, it poops. And the poop is basically, it's just the waste, mostly from doing like multicolor prints and like things of that nature. And so you need a way to get that like away, usually. Like they do have just like poop buckets. And so it just kind of just like drops the quote unquote poop into like a bucket. I said hi to her when I logged in, and then she left. And then, so I'm not saying it again. That's all there is to it. Wait, hold on. You know what? I didn't even check. Or right here, are we? Yes, we are. What about right here? Yes, okay. Because the only one we got to be in range of is the haste, right? So we should be good. Oh yeah, see, that's gonna be an issue. Yeah, 3D printer. And since the things I'm wanting to print, wait, no, are multicolor. Each part is like 3 colors, and then there's 2 parts. So it's a lot of poop. I really want to get one of those fancy multi-head printers, but wait, where did that? But they're really expensive. So, but apparently they don't poop as much. I have shared with the class. I've been printing XB heads. I don't know if I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but yeah. There was thoughts put toward possibly selling them, but I don't know. We'll see. We've had other thoughts with it as well, but we'll. No. Son. Is that gonna? Okay. And then are you gonna? Okay. And then if we, no. No. Oh well, 4 is enough. I can't be bothered. I don't care. 4 is enough. I'm just trying to mitigate the loss as much as I can. Oh, like if I was to offer the files, I like it's not to, so we wouldn't be selling it to like make money. I mean, obviously it would be ideal to make the money back that I put into them, but it wouldn't be like a money making venture. I would literally just be selling it for enough to cover like materials, like not even the time, you know, like, because it just sits there and prints. Like I don't do anything. I mean, I designed it, but it just sits there, it prints, it does what it does, and it, like whatever. Like I don't, you know what I mean? And so it wouldn't be like a money making thing. It would just be so that people could have them, because like it's really cool. So yeah. All right. Let me grab. Do we have? No. Do we have? We do. Oh wait, no. Let's grab those. Those will look much better. Wait, our shelves? Can shelves burn? You mother. Get in there! Okay, you know what? We're redoing this whole site. I decided for absolutely no reason. Actually, if we zerp that there, and then we shaboop that, nope. I keep doing that. That there, and then we whop-a-chaw that guy. And then we lose that in the hopper. And then that should be fine. I think 4 will mostly cover it, so I don't like how it's sticking into the shelf like that, though. Hopefully it won't go flying through the shelf. It looks like it wants to, is the problem. Okay, we'll do it this way. Ah! Yeah, so anyway, we'd have to calculate like the time spent. Well, I guess not the time, like how much filament was used for each one. Obviously, I wouldn't charge for, again, like for the design process or anything like that. But just like how much filament was used. I'm not even going to calculate like the electricity that went into it or like anything silly like that. That's not what it's about. So. Further. Yeah, yeah, it tells how much was used. Why this got to be a pain? You know what I mean? Like, why? 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 just why? And so we're only putting 4. Y'all are just gonna go back and forth. That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna live that kind of life? Okay. Y'all do you, alright? They'll stop once the rails are gone. I mean, it's not perfect, but whatever. When was the last time we went for perfect? You know what I'm saying? Can I... Oh, aha. What's up, Novocaine? Okay. So hopefully now, after 27th time is the charm, we will have something here that resembles something. Okay. I mean, we could have pushed it from above or something, but then I think I'm gonna surround it like so. Hey, SD, I'm doing all right. How you doing? So we decided we were gonna put this up here, right? Like up here, because it has to. I'm guessing the thing is it has to touch both at the same time or something. So something like that. Oh wait, no, you can get it from here. And for now, we'll probably just stick a chest back here somewhere or something. So that it'll be going cha-cha like this. Son of... What if we just kind of like... Are shelves flammable, by the way? I don't think... I bet they are, aren't they? I bet they are. Actually, I know they are because wait, didn't I burn down my house and it was made out of shelves? Crap. 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 Crap on a crapper. What are the odds? Okay. That we'll be able to... Oh. Haha. Get wrecked. Perfect. Almost. Sorta. Close to a thing. Hopefully the iron doesn't burn. Stop. The lava. Actually, what we should do is maybe do something along these lines for now. And then we could just put like signs on either side and be all happy about it. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what? Twitch being twitchy? Well, like I said, this is just like a quick and dirty kind of farm. I don't even know if this is something we're keeping. Like, this is just so I can get some basalt. We should have. Very nice. So we can just throw these in the back. And then we'll have trunks in the chunks in our trunk. Perfect. Perfect. So really all we need is some signs. And I think I saw the sign. Really? Do I not have signs? Really? Aha. I knew I had signs. What's up, J Flatbox? How you doing? Alright, so that should be a thing, right? Once we... Ha 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 ha. I'm so good at this game. You don't even know. Nice. Oh yeah, look at that. We can't reach all the way to the end, but whatever. Who cares? Pretty snazzy. You know what I'm saying? And we got bath salts. Nice. Can you on minecart hopper those? Not anymore. Why'd you break it? This is why we can't have nice things. Can't, because you break them. Warped. Probably don't need the signs. But then what's gonna open up my eyes? No? Okay. Just me. Got it. Got it! All I know is I am happy now living without you. Still nothing? Nothing? Nobody? Okay. Whatever. I had fun with it, even if you didn't, okay? I was breaking it so fast it wasn't even appearing. Like, what was that about? Look at that. Do you mind if... it's very simple, okay? What we have here is blue ice, right? Blue ice, okay? What we have down here under soil. And what we have over here is the luva. When the luva goes in between them, they're like, hold it, knock it off. And so the lava gets scared turns into basalt. And then we go, wacha. And then it gets zerped up by the, we got some hopper mine carts inside of the soul soil with hoppers underneath that pointing into these. So we get all the goodness, all the goodies. And you can get to where you're breaking it fast enough that they don't actually appear. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Looks like hoppers are getting full, or there's a little bit of lag. About on DC. Wait, what? Toddler's second week of summer preschool, and it's been going kind of rough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it all works out. Noise. Now, I don't know. Wait, hold on. How do we... Is this like a... Oh, it is one of the... Okay. Or, wait, can we use a chopper dealy? With the blades and the whatnots. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let's get a clapper trapper here. There we go. Perfect. Also, this isn't a chest monster or even a shulker monster. We got copper bits, right? So I always know where my copper stuff is, because I don't know if you know this, but if you look carefully, you might spot one or two pieces of copper in my build. Hold on, I'll give you a better view, because then maybe you can actually spot where I'm using the copper. Okay, I know it's pretty hidden. Like, you really gotta look. Okay, but it's there. And so in that rare occasion, I'm like, I might use some copper today. I want to know where it is. All right. And then this stuff here, this actually was outside, and I was like in the middle of like clearing it out. So this is like stuff waiting to go back into there. This shouldn't be there, is what that is. That should be right there. And then this we were using last time. And so that will go back in here. And then this was, Corrales was borrowing this and bringing it back. Like, he'd borrow it one day and bring it back the next. And so I just left it. This we were using. This we use. That should probably go back in here, even though there's only 25 in there. And then these, this was all wood at one time, kind of like that. But now we got that one too. How long would that be? Look at that, see? Boop. And this one's iron, right? So we just have iron ready to go, so I could grab it without having to come in here and like pull out a shulker. It's already there. And then that one is a dump shulker. See? Not a shulker monster. A shulker monster is when you have a bunch of like shulkers or chests or whatever, and it's just a whole bunch of random crap that you don't even know. Like you're just dumping stuff into it. But if it's like a system, you see. But could I put the copper shulkers in the copper section? You mean like pick up the shulkers, bring them over here, and like put them in here, so that I then have to like take them out, place them, take stuff out of the shulker, break the shulker, put it back in here? I mean, I could, but I don't know why I would. When as it is now, I can just come over here and go boop, boop, got it, and I'm out. You see? Just saying, you know? Oh, Fitz, I actually got some new shoes the other day. Yup. I will not take pictures of them, because... I mean, they look awesome. They're seriously cool. But... And they're not New Balance. Not that there's anything wrong with New Balance. I am not at dad shoe phase yet, so. Oh, Ferk's got issues too. I got Nikes. Yeah. The only shoes I own that aren't Nikes are ones that I use, like, I have like some, I don't even know what they are, honestly. They're like red feather or something, I don't know. Some just like hiking boots that I got. We were gonna use them to go hiking, but we never actually went hiking, and so I was like, you know what, they make good work boots. And so I've been wearing them like to go out and like mow the lawn and, you know, do that kind of stuff. I don't know what they are. No, they're definitely not Red Wing. No, they're like some off-brand. I can't remember where we got them. Shields, maybe? I don't know. And then I have a pair of Columbia snow boots that I've used like thrice times. And they were really expensive, and I don't know why I stopped using them. But they're Columbia boots, snow boots with Michelin soles. Like the tire company? Yeah. They're recognizable shoes. If I took pictures of the shoes. I have never seen anyone wearing the shoes. I've seen okay, so I've seen variations of the shoe people wearing, but not the specific ones I have. So it was raining, like it rained pretty good for the last couple days, and I think we're expecting more rain. So it's been rainy. It's been very humid. Like it rained and the temperature went up because of the rain. Like that's how humid it is. So they are Crockenstocks. Wait, what's it? It's like a Croc Birkenstock hybrid. Oh god, I don't want to see that. Well, see, the thing is we don't we don't really go places in Fond du Lac. Like, there's not many places to even go here. It's like the teeniest, tiniest, itty bittiest town. Okay. So, I really hope this is out of range for the golems. It should be, because they never spawned here. They did spawn here. He was looking too. He's like, hey, I can spawn up there next time. Well, that's part of what we needed. I mean, so I say, how many people live here? Like 40,000 or something? No, it's not. Wait, is it that high? Something like that. It's got a lot of people, but it feels small. Like it just feels small. Downtown is like 3 blocks, and that's it. Yeah. We got some Michiganders in chat. Nice. Okay, and then we need, what do we need? Hold on, let's take another peek and gander. Oh wait, I know what we need. Do we have some. I think we have enough. Let's grab another shulker. That should be more than enough. Oh, we're gonna need, wait, more than that. Crap. We're gonna have to go to the other base and get some more wood. Hopefully I have some dark oak at the other base. Okay, let's run over to the other base and see if we have any dark oak. I don't think we do, but we'll see. All right, Fitz, have a good one. And I'm from a city of like over 1 million. So all right, let's go cut down some dark oak. We almost had a mire, but then there was like this global pandemic or something. When Dollar General is your grocery store, you know it's a small town. No, I haven't seen Corrales at all this week. Wanted to show him like the newest iteration of the conveyor system. Well, hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. On holiday again? Probably. Knowing that guy. But he'll be like, it wasn't a holiday. We just went and stayed at a hotel and stuff in another city and like had good food. And that sounds like a holiday. that's a holiday. Yeah, Jev put out a video. So make sure you go watch that now that I somewhat, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit spoiled it, but not really because there's a video that you could have watched, but you didn't. So then you just saw it here. Not my fault. Has Hypno seen his base yet? I have no clue. He logged in a couple weeks ago during a meeting, but I don't know that he like actually moved or anything because we were testing something. Oh. Hello. Who? It's your second XP stream? Wait, you actually liked me enough to come back? Hi. Yeah, I'm playing Diablo 4 currently. Just waiting for the creeper. Hold up. XP is very likable. Wait, what? At least you didn't say XP is very lickable, because that'd be weird. I mean, I am. I'm just, but, you know. But most people come here for perks, and then, like, I'm just like a little bonus there, you know? Hi! Bye! Oh, I thought that was a bed. Doesn't that look like a bed? Well, hello. Hello. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. And then I was gonna be like, what's a random bed doing out here? But then why would I ask that? This is Hermitcraft. Random beds are things, you know? You could fly 10,000 blocks out and just find a crafting table just chilling. So, just being all crafty. Boop. Is that really all? Oh my god. That's all we've gotten so far. That's painful. You know, one of the great things about being in a good relationship is like I didn't ask for, like, we don't ask each other like if we can do something. Like usually we'll just ask each other's thoughts on a thing. Like, what do you think about if I did this? Or, you know, things like that. And we're not seeking approval. We're just kind of bouncing things off each other. But when I bought like the first 3D printer, like I didn't mention it. Like I just bought it, right? And then I told her, I was like, hey, I bought a 3D printer. And she's like, oh, sweet. Like there was no, wait, what? How much was it? Like it was just like, oh, sweet. And then I got a different 3D printer because that first one sucked. Don't buy Creality. Or, yeah, don't buy Creality. Just saying. It sucked. It sucked ass. Like all the ass that something could suck, that printer sucked. Like it had the monopoly on ass sucking. It was that bad. But then I upgraded it and got some other bits with it, and like she was like, oh no, get this one, and it was more expensive. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't got money. I got credit cards. I got, well, adult money, I guess, technically, which is credit cards. So but that's just, you know, it's one of those things, you know. Well, so I had a what was it, Ender 3 Neo or something, and it was such trash. I never once got even a decent print out of it. Not even once. And so I then got the Bamboo Labs A1, and I've never had a bad print. Like I took it out of the box, plugged it in, threw some prints at it, and it was like, yo, what's up? Let's do this. Whereas the Ender, it was so bad. So yeah. Like they were bad. They were bad. And then, like, you know, I was doing research on it and trying to get it to work, and it just which made me kind of just give up on it. You know, I was really into it. And then that happened, and then like that just kind of ruined it for me. And I was like, I'm done. You know, like I can't. Like that's such a bad experience that it just made me lose interest in the whole venture. Which maybe that would have been good because, you know, it's not a cheap venture. But it's an awesome venture, you know? But yeah, then I saw the A1, and then I did weeks of reading about it before I even considered purchasing it. So I mean, maybe I should have done my due diligence with the first one, which I thought I did. You know, I thought I did. But yeah, and then I got Ferks an A1 Mini for her to kind of tootle around with, and like if she's interested, you know, like if she gets really into it or whatever, we can see about getting her a bigger one, like an A1 or something. But she's been having fun with it too. So you know what I've been trying to, if anybody is good with like 3D modeling and stuff and making 3D print models, I've been trying to find a way to turn this into a 3D printable model. Not the armor. Like the armor wouldn't be part of the helmet, would be part of it. Maybe the elytra, but I would like the helmet would be like, if you could take it off, that would be sweet. But I just thought that'd be a cool thing to have. I don't know any block. I don't That's why I said if anyone's good with 3D modeling stuff, because that's not me. The furthest I got into block bench was I got my character in there, but then I couldn't figure out how to add like a helmet. And then I started reading on it, and people were like, "Oh, you have to make the helmet." And I'm like, "Wait, what? Wait, like I have to like model the helmet?" And no, no. And I asked, like, even Puka was like, "Yeah, I don't know." You know, and Puka does all that rendering and all that kind of stuff. So I thought maybe. So I did, so the current XB head that I have, the model for, I actually made in, I think it is Tinkercad, right? Hold on, I have it bookmarked. Yeah, Tinkercad. So I made it in Tinkercad. But, it's all basic kind of shapes and stuff, so. And then the poop thing that I'm currently printing, I did in Tinkercad as well. But that's all, it's all basic kind of, like I'm just putting triangles here, sizing them, shaping them, that kind of, it's not all super involved kind of jazz. Yeah, I'm printing a poop chute for my printer. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can if I can visualize. Okay. I need a good, right there. Good piece of flat ground. Okay. So this is my printer, right? And then it has an enclosure that goes around it, right? And so the printer, when it poops, it off to the side, right? And the enclosure has a hole right here for the poops, and it has its own, like, say this is the drawer that it has, but it keeps it inside of the enclosure, right? And so this thing will eventually fill up. If I'm doing like a big print, there's a lot of poop, or like with a bunch of different colors, or even just a few colors, but it's a good print. So that will eventually get full, and then I gotta empty it. And so what I did is I remodeled it to put this will be good, like a little, and so then it'll come out and then drop down. And so I took their existing thing and then tweaked it so that it had like this extra part that comes out, and then a little chute so that it can just drop straight down into like a trash can or whatever. Yeah. Try with a different log type. Sorry, not gonna happen. If you didn't understand that, I'm sorry. There's no hope for you. Can you recycle, reuse filament? Yes, you can. They actually, a couple companies came out with machines that will grind up the poop and turn it into filament. But those machines are stupid expensive. And so, no. I mean, it sucks, but we Ferks had plans on using the poop in like resin, or not resin molds, like silicone molds, like getting some some silicone mold making stuff, and then making silicone molds, and then melting it, like the poop, in the molds, and then doing stuff that way as well. So that way it at least uses it. Yeah. I would love to have one of the, one of those filament making or recycling machines, but I think they're over $1,000, which is holy crap. Like, that's a lot of money. And that's why people don't recycle. It's because they make it so out of touch, unreachable, unattainable, And so you just have tons of this plastic just getting thrown in landfills, and because it didn't cost them thousands of dollars to make that stupid machine. You know what I mean? It's the same with cars. It's the same with anything. It didn't cost it. It's markup. It's greed. It's capitalism. It's like healthy food. Why is healthy food that they do less to more expensive? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. It's overhead and taxes. It's also greed. Like, we can't discount the greed, That's like in America, why can't we have an option to buy a car directly from the manufacturer? Without the dealer markup, without the dealer overhead, without the dealer, period. Like, why can't we have that? We had it at one time. Because greed. Like, have you guys seen the Stout truck that's coming out? Apparently, from what I've seen, some VW dealerships are actually suing, saying that they cannot sell that truck except through a dealership because it's owned by VW. Like, the company that's making the truck is owned by VW. And so the dealers apparently are suing because they're missing their markup on the truck. So, yeah. And I get that it's a law. I'm just saying it's ignorant. It's stupid. It's stupid. I understand it's law. That's why I said they can't. We can't buy directly from a manufacturer. Of one of the major auto brands, I should say. Yeah. Can other countries buy straight from it? Yes. I mean, it depends on the countries. Other countries have laws about that stuff too, but I think we're the most stringent. Because here, a long time ago, back in the back times, they decided that corporations should care more about profit and shareholders than consumers. Why? Because money? Because greed? I mean, that's just simple. It's very simple. Greed. Greed gets in the way of so many things. Like, I really want to go to, like, Australia, but I'm afraid to go to Australia because, like, what if I don't want to leave? What if I'm just like, this is my home now? How do I, you know? And I know, like, Australia's got its issues. Every country has its issues. Like, I get that. I get it. It's just, you know, you gotta... I don't know. I feel like I wasn't... Like so many others, like I don't feel like with the way things work here, that this is where we should have been born, maybe? Just because it just seems so backwards most of the time. That's why I feel like if I ever started a company, I would never take it public. Just because I wouldn't want to be beholden to the shareholders. You know? Like, I wouldn't want to have to think before I make any decisions, oh, well, is this going to lose shareholders' money? Because who cares? Like, that should be the, you know, like, if you do things right, and you do them well, chances are you're going to make money. If you want to stay, just wait till summer and you'll want to leave. Do you know where I was born? Do you have any clue where I was born and lived the vast majority of my life? You ever heard of a state called Arizona? I miss Arizona summers. I also miss Arizona winters. Yeah. Cold there, you've heard. Right. Yeah. Arizona's like snow 24/7, 365. Yeah. Where it's supposed to be 100? Yeah, that's cool for a summer. Like when it's 100 out, that's when you're going out. Like you're doing things. You know. And then you get the people that are like, oh well, you know, it's a dry heat. Yeah. Have you been there in the summer during monsoons? No? Okay. When it's 114 and 99% humidity. Yeah. I don't know what that is in non-freedom units, by the way. So, you know. I'm really just trying to fill this. That's all I'm trying to... Wait, we don't actually need that much. Wait, why am I doing that? I think we have more than enough. Oh, Mischievous, sorry, I missed that. Thank you for pre-ordering the plush and purchasing the black on black coffee mug. I appreciate that. What are we at? And then, so that's 388. What are we at here? So 387, 388. Okay. So we're at 388 current plush orders. We needed to hit 300, so awesome. If you've been waiting to see if we actually hit the goal before you order one, to make sure you actually get one, that time is now. You have 4 days left. It ends Tuesday, the 15th of June. So if you are willing, able, and interested, please get those orders in soon. BK's is phenomenal. I wish we had a BK's here. Like, we've looked into into if they franchise or not, just to bring one here. Because BK's is, God, it's so good. I think BK's would do really well here, honestly. So all right, so we need spruce as well. How are we looking on spruce? Is that a food place? Yeah. And it's not Burger King. Like, just so if like picture Burger King, right? Okay, you got that in your head, Burger King. But just think of something that's completely different and actually good. And there you go. That's basically it. Hopefully we have spruce at the other base. I didn't even look. I didn't even think about it. If not, we're gonna go spruce hunting. You raise me Hungry Jacks with Krispy Kreme donuts? Well, I think Krispy Kreme donuts are kind of mid, so. But I'm not a big sweets guy, so that's part of it. I can appreciate a good donut from time to time, don't get me wrong. Have I eaten them fresh, though? What, Krispy Kreme donuts? No. Oh, no. Crap. Chick-fil-A? From what I understand, I've never had Chick-fil-A, but from what I understand about Chick-fil-A is it's all about the sauce. That the chicken is kind of, but the sauce is apparently what it's all about. I don't want Chick-fil-A. So. Why do you always come in when we're talking about food? We were just talking about BK too. So, thoughts on Raising Cane's? I hear that's the same thing as Chick-fil-A. Like, it's all about the sauce. We've never had Raising Cane's. We were gonna have Raising Cane's while we were down in Arizona a couple years ago. We just never did. We ate basically everywhere else. Except, and it was like a Raising Cane's like a mile from the hotel. And I was like I looked it up because we were gonna go. You know, I was like, oh, you know, I've heard Raising Cane's is really good. And then we just never went. Dunkin' was really good. They had really good donuts when their donuts were in-house. When they made them at the stores, you know? Why is everything changing? That's so weird. Like, look at the trees. Why are they... Huh. Like, if we're going to just like a straight up chicken place, we'll go to Popeyes. But oh, if you haven't been to Culver's recently, Culver's has a jalapeno jack pub burger currently that you can get with the spicy chicken. Oh, talk about tastiness. We had that yesterday, and it is amazing. Flippin' amazing. Your husband loves the jalapeno. Tell him to get it with the spicy chicken on it. Because I don't know if you know, not too long ago, Culver's changed their spicy chicken, and it's really good. It's not really spicy, but it's really good. Like, if you're getting it thinking, oh, I'm going to melt my face off. No, no, you won't. Or, you know, maybe you will. Depends. Do you think pepper is spicy? If you think pepper is spicy, then don't get the spicy stuff. Just leave it for the rest of us, okay? Randy of the Nicole. Thank you very much for resubscribing for 127 of the months. I appreciate that. Also, if speaking again about the plush, I'm going to be speaking about the plush as much as I can because, like I said, it's getting to D-Day. If you're not interested in the plush, like plushes just aren't your thing, but you'd like to help out, you can do a giveaway. So you can give the plush to the chat, to the chat, and then they can have a chance to win it. That's also an option. So I've heard people say Miracle Whip is spicy, but I've never heard anyone say mayo is spicy. Like that's an allergic reaction is what that is. And I am definitely a Miracle Whip over mayo guy. Miracle Whip is tasty. Mayo's just kind of meh. Like, it's just like, hey, I'm moisture for your sandwich, and that's about all it is. Where mayo's like, yeah, you're gonna know I'm there, and you're gonna love it. Raw cauliflower spicy? Yeah, but again, that's an allergic reaction. It's not. It's I know. Shocker. Works is allergic to something. Cauliflower is good though. Broccoli's good. We've been using riced broccoli and cauliflower a lot lately, and it's a really good base for a healthy meal. So it's like a really good like I like cauliflower. I like broccoli. I'd say broccoli is like one of my favorite veggies. Steamed broccoli, yep. I like basically anyway. Cheesy broccoli, amazing. Normal broccoli, amazing. Steamed broccoli, amazing. Cauliflower over broccoli any day. I think they both have their place, for sure. Broccoli rice, yeah. Riced broccoli. And riced cauliflower. We've been using those quite a bit lately. It basically just means it's like processed, so it's like the size of rice. And so it makes a really good rice substitute. Because I don't know if you know this, but rice really isn't like the healthiest of things. It's not super unhealthy. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say rice is unhealthy. It's not. But if you could replace that with something else, and it's still good. Rice is cheap, though. Rice is stupid cheap. So there's also that. Yeah, but we've been, like Frick said, we've been having a lot of like Southwest style bowls. And we use that as like a, think of like a Qdoba or, thing like that. That's basically what we make. We get like the pre-shredded or pulled apart, like Costco chicken. Super simple, super easy, super quick, super tasty. I still think Ferks gets surprised by the amount of things that I'm willing to eat, or at least try. She'd be like, well, I was going to do this thing, and I'm like, let's do it. Screw it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We don't like it. Like, whatever. And then we'll know. And then we won't do it again. I'm always down to try something once, Because like it's one of those things, like how are you gonna discover new tasty if you don't try new things, Like we got so we bought pizza crusts, right? It was super healthy pizza crusts, that whole grain kind of things. And then the sauce we used was actually, it's like a pesto Alfredo. And it was actually really good. Like, it was really good. It's like this healthy Alfredo, pesto Alfredo stuff. It was so good. Throw some mushrooms, a little bit of cheese. We got some turkey pepperoni. Like, it was really good. Olives. Black olives. It was so good. Like, good enough, we had it twice. Like, we had it 2 days in a row, and then we did something else another day, and then we had it again. Because, you know, the pizza crusts, it came in 3. So we had to use it. It was not at all that it was just really good, but it was also, like, kind of stupid healthy. So. All right, Jeff, have a good one. Think you and XP should make Azuma's buffalo pesto pizza sometime. Probably not. But maybe, I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is you're talking about the pizza, but this is the first I've heard of it, so. Also, what is, I know we've talked about it before, but like, we saw a video, right, of someone making quote-unquote smash burgers, and it, you know, like when you cook a good, thick, juicy burger, right? And then you take it off, and then you know that stuff that's like left? They were using a razor blade scraper to scrape them up and flip these burgers. And they call them smash burgers. And then someone in the comments, I think, called them lace burgers. But what? Why? Why have we devolved into this? It's not like you're paying less. You're definitely getting less, but you're not. A lot of times you're paying more. Like, why is this what we've devolved into? I'm not saying I'm against a smash burger, okay? I guess they have their, but like just they're so the in thing, and I don't get it. Especially ones like that. Like if you're using a scraper, like with the razor blade at the end, just to flip your burgers, there's not enough burger in that burger. Oh, babe, we bought black bean burgers. I just now remembered that. Like I'm real thick and juicy. Burger got back. I don't get it. It's like I think it's mostly just like an internet thing. It got big on the internet for some god awful reason. People got bored with 6.7, and so they were like, "What's the next completely ignorant thing we can jump onto, and smash burgers was it. Oh, speaking of cereal, how freaking good is Raisin Bran Crunch? So good. So good. Like, I feel like Raisin Bran Crunch is fully underappreciated. Crap was that? Oh, it was a bush. Ziboosh. I'm gonna make Skiz cry. Why? Decided you're gonna avoid everything that makes you fat. Pictures, mirrors, scales. Nice. Cream of wheat could be good. Malto meal, cream of wheat, those could be good. As long as, you know, you can handle the everything that's in it. He loves smash burgers, and he's welcome to love them. I just don't understand them. I want a burger that, like, is a burger, you know? I don't want a sheet of meat paper, you know? Yeah, they still make cream of wheat, malto meal. They actually have like a couple other brands that jumped into it too. Okay, but on the topic, how does everyone like their burgers cooked? Medium rare. It's the only good answer. Medium rare. I want the pink inside. Mm-hmm. Same mistakes. Medium rare. And it's, you know what's funny about that is some places you go and you order a medium rare and they're like, oh, you mean a mid rare? And it's like, yeah, sure, same thing. And then other places, like, you'll be like, oh, I'll take a mid rare, and they're like, you mean a medium rare? It's the same thing. Like, if you know what I meant, why you ask? Best way to cook burgers are not on a grill, but on a flat top. Grills have their place with burgers. I think if it's like an actual like wood fire grill or something like that, absolutely. Because then you're actually adding flavor to it. You know? Don't smoke your burgers. It's bad for your lungs. Yeah, but the way my mom likes her steaks is like the heat should be in the building somewhere, just not near the steak. Like it was around heat at one time. It's like they turned on the HVAC system. Now it's cooked enough. Yeah. Oh no, she's all about the blue. Like she likes blue. Heat wafted, yes. You won't cook steak if your brother-in-law's around because he wants his leather. Yeah, our neighbors were like that. Like, we made steaks. You know, we invited the neighbors over. We made steaks, and I made a medium rare, but it was too raw. And so he's like, "You mind if I put it back on the on the grill?" I'm like, "No, go ahead. It's still hot." They were perfectly cooked. Perfect. Like absolutely perfect. Which, you know, it's one of those to each your own. I just won't be eating it. And then... Your dad overcooks everything on the grill? Like, is that like an accidental thing? Is he just kind of like absent-minded griller? Maybe he's kind of like my mom. He gets distracted by shiny, which is basically like anything that, yeah. We could have gotten cheaper ones. Right. I think I'm going the right way. I'm not hovering, I swear. Like if we have like a contractor or something coming into the house, I hover. I don't care. You don't like me watching you? Don't be in my house. Like, my house. Nuh-uh. Nope. If you're in it, you're being watched. It's not that I don't trust people. It's that I don't trust people. It's Voxy. Yeah. Plus, I like, you know, I like asking questions. Like, why'd you do it that way, or why not do it this way? You know, just not in like I know better kind of, like, I'm just trying to learn. You know, like why are things done the way things are done? Like when we had the basement guys here to put in the new house supports, I was down there like asking all kinds of questions. Like what, you know, like what, because I just want to know. You know, I'm curious by nature, and so I'm asking questions, learning things. As a contractor, I hate it when people hover. Well, don't ever come work for us. But it's not that we only, like, when we had the guys here doing the driveway and stuff, we bought them pizzas and, like, you know, like, we took care of them. We don't just hover, you know? We also take care of people. So. I feel like that's a work and answer questions at the same time kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Can you walk and chew gum? Had your electric sockets keep tripping for the last 2 days and electricians couldn't find the issue. I did a simple test they didn't think of and found the issue and it wasn't what they kept testing. Yeah, sometimes it takes, you know, an outside perspective. Well, Rachel, I would hope the customer's not trying to hover you cutting their hair. It would make it fairly difficult. Right? Just saying. Sit back down! Trying to cut your hair. Alright. Let's see what else. Oh, we're gonna need mud. Oh, we need... Oh. Son of a biscuit. Jungle. We might have jungle. We'll check the other base for jungle. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got that. We're gonna need that. Copper. I think I know a guy that's got a little bit of copper. We're gonna have to dig out the walls a little bit. Chain is easy. Yeah. So mud, we'll have to check our mud situation, and then we need jungle and oak. A little bit of oak. There's not a ton of oak. We do have oak stairs. Oh, campfires, right. Campfires. Okay. You've seen a shulker monster of copper somewhere? Or a storage situation. Because there is 0 point putting all the copper in there and shulkers just to pull it out, take stuff out, put it back in. No, not going to do it. There's no point. All right, so we've got that and that, so we'll make more of those. We've got that. How we doing on oak? Oh, that's jungle. Oak. Not great. Oh, wait, no, we have the stairs, which is good. Just put it in there for now. Yeah, this is like the coolest floor ever. I've always wanted, like, you know, or always felt like you need to do cool floors. You know, they just, it seems like such a wasted space otherwise. Like, why not just put stuff under the floors? Like, instead of putting, you know, like most people, they take all this stuff, put it out some kind of outbuilding somewhere. And it's like, why? Just put it here. Like, just put it under your floor. I don't see the problem. Like, this is obviously just purely aesthetic. Which worth. I know it's a little covered by my shulker storage system. Oak. So we might have some oak out here. A little bit. We might have enough oak. Might be enough. So we'll stick it in that one. What else? I think trapdoors. Is the pumpkin melon farm fixed? Wait, it was broke? Plenty of oak over at Hypnos. It's true. I think that's entirely too many trapdoors, which is perfect. Got that, got that, got that, got that. So we're definitely gonna need those. We're gonna have to cut more of those. Ken, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Right, that should be way more than enough. Actually, it's probably not enough, but we'll see. Had to get you closer to that 500. I appreciate it. All right, what, 487 currently? I think. Yeah, maybe. Always have extra of everything. You never know what you're going to find. You're going to need them, even if you have counted out everything 10 times. Yeah, that's usually the way it works. Just for me, it's like I'm just trying to remember. Says 4. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 497. Okay, it just took a second to update on my side. Oh, mud. I don't think that's enough. So we'll have to go... We're gonna go get some more mud. And we should have plenty of that stuff. Yeah. Okay. My name is Mud. Thank you, whoever ordered that plushie. We got one more on that one. Very nice. We're at 3. Oh man, could we hit 400 plushes in 4 days? 11 more. 11 people, come on. You can do this. 11 more orders in 4 days. I know you got it in you. I know you do. I mean, you say easy, but... Gryson Grange, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. I appreciate you. Need a mud farm? I got one. It's right here. Just looked at your bank, says no plushie for you today. Yeah, it sucks when your bank is all like, no, you can't do that. Tells me that every time I've considered maybe just going to Australia for a bit. It's like, nope, you're not doing that. But it's been telling me that for years. So, you know, there's that. Especially these days. Like I haven't looked at how much it would cost to go to Australia recently. And I don't want to. Because it's just going to make me even sadder. And again, even if plushies aren't for you, it's just not your thing, you're not interested in having one, you can do giveaways for the chat. Give other people a chance, you know? You got the sticker? Nice. Which one? Is it the FedEx Deliver stickers? Do you think they'll ever make it so that you can silk touch grass in one biome and take it somewhere else and keep the color? Do you think they'll ever make that a thing? Because like they're adding another color of grass, right? To the autumn biome or whatever the crap they called it. And so, like, can you silk touch it and take it somewhere and still have that color? Poplar biome? Yeah, whatever it is. Like, it's one of those, like, why not? You know? Like, why? You have the technology, just apply it. You know, make it a server setting, you know, so that you don't. It doesn't have to be that way, but it can be that way. See? Bud farm. The grass is only red in the biome. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if you don't want to, you know, live in that biome? That's like to get the best colored grass, you got to live in a plains biome or a jungle or something like that, right? Like to get the greenest grass. Why not just let us silk touch it and then move it? So, boom boom bot, thank you very much. The prime, I appreciate that. How you doing? Babe, could you do me a favor? Depending on how you're feeling, you mind popping your head in there and seeing what do with the print? Yeah, right, so they could, you know, instead of just silk touch, they could give us silk touch 2. You know, like what the problem is. silkier touch. They could call it silky smooth. You know, I just want to make everyone silky smooth. Anyone? Anyone? No one? Okay. Again, just me. That was a good movie. I really enjoyed that. We're talking about why not just make it so people could silk touch the different color of grass and move it somewhere. You know, like the super green grass from a jungle. Why not let us take it to a taiga or like a, you know, whatever. Looking good so far, I guess. Hopefully it works. I really hope that thing works. We have shears for that? No, we don't. What are you talking about? Like if I wanted to take this grass, keep it this color and move it to an ice biome, we can't do that. All right, that's enough. What color grass is in an ice biome? Let's go see. It's like a nasty brownish kind of grass, isn't it? I think it's along those lines. Well, no, I think it's grayer than that. So villager outfits being biome specific, that kind of, you know, it makes sense. But is cherry biome decent grass? I think it is. I mean, there's a cherry biome there. It's not like super green, but you wish we could dye moss different shades. Dyeing wood, you know, like you can in real life, would be pretty sweet too. Yeah, so it's not a terrible grass color. It's more of like a, it's got more of like a yellow than like plains. I mean, this is a frozen ocean, but still. Yeah, see, it's like kind of a nasty. Yeah. Yeah, jungle, and I like plains grass too. Like this is a nice green. You know, it's not a like in your face kind of green. And actually, I think taiga, or is it mega taiga that has one of the taigas? I think has a decent grass color too. It's like a darker kind of green. Maybe I'm not thinking of the right one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's like just like a darker green. You know, it's not terrible. But yeah, if you want like hyper green grass. Oh, actually, we need to go to a jungle anyway. I need jungle wood. I see jungle. But yeah, plains, which is that, and then jungle are like the top tier kind of grass. Although that's not bad either, but that's technically jungle. So yeah. But like that nasty poop brown grass, it's just dookie. Grass in the nether is awful too. I think grass in the nether is the same as that, isn't it? Isn't it like a dead kind of color? It's been a minute since I've placed grass in the nether. Yeah, it's one of those things that would be cool. Like dyeing planks different colors would be awesome. Being able to transplant grass would be awesome. Even if it didn't spread and you had to like place all the grass yourself. You know, like you can take it, it's just not going to spread unless it's in its own biome. Which fine, whatever. That's fine. Grab a few blocks of grass and let's see. See what? What, the nether color? Is that what you're talking about? Thought I saw. Oh, I did. I did top putty tat. Grass in the nether should look charred. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, it would give, you know, more of a nether vibe. Wait, wasn't the bird the one that said I taught putty tat? Did the bird say that? What was that bird's name? Was that Tweety? Tweety bird? Tweety? Yeah. And then he was like, I did taught putty tat. No, I say. Ah, cartoons. So good. This is one of those streams that I thoroughly enjoy. Like, I'm just doing nothing. Well, I mean, I'm doing stuff, but, you know, I'm just kind of just doing what I gotta do, just gathering stuff so I could build and maybe do stuff. Because, you know, you gotta spend hours getting stuff so you could spend hours doing stuff. And we're just hanging out, chilling, chatting, you know? One of my favorite kind of streams. There's no... Like, I don't feel any need to be, like, super productive or... Just hanging out. I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing work. I mean, maybe you're procrastinating. But you know the saying goes, why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? You know? That wouldn't be a saying if it wasn't a thing. Just saying. Can you be certified professional at crastinating? Like, is that a certification? Is that like school? You gotta go to school for that? Does Harvard offer courses? Unless it's taxes. I mean, you can put those off. I mean, you can. As long as you got enough money, then you can put off taxes basically as long as you like. Your classmate apparently had a doctorate in procrastinating, but he keeps forgetting to tell me where he got it from. Yeah. Roommates be like that. Or classmates. Roommates be like that from time to time. It's a 2-hour online course. It starts tomorrow. Forever tomorrow. Like, would the teacher even show up, you think? Because I feel like if the teacher showed up to teach the class, I don't know that I'd want to learn procrastination from it. Or them. But then again, would I show up to even know if the teacher showed up? And then would you ever even get your diploma even if you did finish the class? Do we ever really stop talking about food? Slap those up in there. And then mud. Attendance is counted. Well, that's, it's extra credit if you don't show up. Ken, thank you very much for the 2 additional subs. Appreciate that. Does that get us to the 500? Oh, Satin Emerald. I completely missed that. Thank you for resubscribing. I apologize. And Bone Slip. Apparently, I missed your 100 bits. What else did I miss? No. Okay, I got everything else. I am sorry about that. I was not intentional missing those things. Sweet. I guess we could just do up those last little bits there. Oh, I had more. Missed you buying a plush. If you're the someone, I said thank you, whoever just ordered that plush. It just says someone on the most recent plush order. But I did thank whoever that was. So if you didn't put your name in, that's a you thing. Not a me thing. All right, J-Fly, have a good one. Don't work too hard. Just remember what we were talking about with the procrastinating and the. Can you not really? That's stupid. All right, so hopefully this is Oh my God, look at my elytra. Jelly Valley, thank you for resubscribing. Yeah, I try to make sure I thank everybody for things. Least I could do, right? Sub count just went down. That says 502 on my side. Apologies. Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. So, yeah, no worries. There, all fixed up. I think we've got a few pumpkins. I think. Wow. Kid. Holy. Micromanagement. Holy cow. I feel like we should go look at the conveyor again. Because I guarantee there's somebody in this chat ain't seen the pure perfection and genius that is conveyor belt. There it is. Are you ready to take it in? On my side, it still says 502, but my side could be wrong. I don't know. Is that not like the coolest thing that has ever been a thing in the history of things? Does it cause much lag? It shouldn't cause any lag, really. I mean, it is armor stands, but it's not, you know, there's like 20, I think. Whereas you have other people that are building like single things that have like 100 or something. Yeah. Look at it. And then it's just a continuous thing now. Just continuous. Perfection. It's easily one of the coolest things, if not the coolest thing I have ever come up with. So I'm pretty happy with it. But this is how it works. So this is a entity separator. So you can see they come in from the top. This is where they return. They drop down. They get re-separated. Because, you know, you got to keep them separated. Curly Q, thank you very much for resubscribing for the 12 months. I appreciate that. And then, obviously, this hopper clock thing made by some rando. And then it just goes this way to the copper bulb. So when the copper bulb is on, this is off. So that's just how I'm toggling the on off. And then boop, this is what we have. I'm probably going to do more to it. Like I do want to get some golems in here somewhere doing something. Ideally, they would be on the conveyor itself. But I even tried with dropping the water down a block. The golems, I just could not get them to where they were sitting correctly with the height of the conveyor belt. So they were either too high or too low. There was no like real in between. So yeah, but definitely a cool thing. And then it'll stop. And then they'll all end up back inside there, all in one block, just chilling, waiting for someone to come activate it again. Like so. And it's all mostly armor stands going across the, I mean, there's a lot of armor stands. Like each carpet is an armor stand. And then I even like look at the direction of the carpet. Okay. Like it's even, you know, going that way and then that, you know. Same here, you know. Mm-hmm. Maybe inactive golems on armor stands. I don't know. I want to get them in here somehow. I haven't figured that out yet. Also, hold on. There's this thing that keeps happening. Every time I log in. Let's go down this way. I don't know if there's... I don't think I moved them back again. Or maybe I did. But like... almost every time I log in, there's golems like over here, chilling. Those golems are over here. Oh no, wait, I blocked it off so they can't do it anymore. But yeah, they're just over here. So they from to. I don't get it. Yeah, Cub is over there, but I mean, I understand what is happening. I just don't understand why it's happening. Because if it's loaded enough for these guys, then it should be loaded because it's all entities, right? That's an entity, that's an entity. So if an entity is loaded, the other entity should be loaded. And so they should just be like, oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. You know, because none of the other is loaded, but then they just wander off that way. It's one of those things I don't understand it. Poster Nerd, thank you for the 49-month resub. I appreciate it. Needs more armor stands? Probably. I mean, you know, to be true hermit fashion, you gotta overuse a thing. One of these days, I think we're gonna burn this down. I don't like it. I don't like it. Every time I see it, all I see is an old landfill that's now got a bunch of random stuff growing on it. I'm gonna burn it down. Obviously, I'm gonna ask Hypno if he minds. And then I'll probably invite the fire chief. And maybe that one guy. Because I know, well, that other guy, he definitely likes to burn stuff. That guy over there. But then there's that other guy. Why am I an observer this season? Am I? Brad Sheeran, you obviously missed the beginning of the season. I was doing FedExB. Pretty sure burning it down is Hypno's choice. I'm sure he'd rather do it himself. Did you miss the part where I said obviously I would ask Hypno first? Because I don't know what Hypno's plans are for the rest of the season. He hasn't been on in a while, like actually playing. So I don't know. Is he done with the season? Is he just kind of chilling for a bit? Like, I don't know. So I would have to find that out. And that's why I said I would ask him first. So I'm not just going to go over there and burn it down. Like, to even think that I'm that kind of person is... What are we doing? Kind of end of stream chat. I'm gonna probably end the stream here in a bit. I'm getting hungry. Like, what time is it? Why am I hungry? It's not even lunchtime yet. But I do gotta do some recording and stuff. So I have not recorded at all this week yet. So what's the mod for the dark transparent HUD? It's a resource pack. It's by, if you go to faithfulpack.net and then you go to the add-ons, it's and then you search transparent UI. Yep. I like being able to open, you know, like if there's a creeper coming, I want to be able to, oh, creeper, you know. Know what I mean? Get one on, yeah, but I like this one. This one is so clean. It's noise. Anyway, I do believe that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following, make sure to follow on Twitter or Blue Sky are the best places to follow to keep up to date with all of the things. If you're at all interested, the plush will be on sale for another, well, till Tuesday. Tuesday, what is it? Tuesday? Did I say wrong words? Monday the 15th is when it ends. So if you're interested and able, you must get your orders in on or before 15th. Otherwise, that's good. That's it. It's gone. No more. It's not coming back. At least I have no plans for it to come back. So if you don't get it this time, chances are you won't ever. So, but what we're gonna do right now is one of my favorite things to do to spread the love amongst the Minecraft community, especially the small creators. We're gonna go raid a small channel. Usually it's like 20 or lower viewers that I'd like to raid. It could really make somebody's day. We've met some awesome people doing this, so just stick around and yeah, let's go see what's this person up to. Looks like they're doing some end raiding. Right. I don't know who they are, what they're about, what they're going to say, what they're not going to say, what they believe in, what they don't believe in. You may like them, you may not. There's literally only one way to find out. And that's to go say hi. So go say hi. Spread that XB fam love. Oh, wait, no, I can't raid. Okay, well, so much for that. Hold on. We got to find somebody else. They have raids disabled. Why would you disable raids? What are you up to? All right. Hopefully this person has raids enabled. All of that things I said except this person, okay? There. All right, so we can go raid somebody. Nice. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all next time.